Hello, this is our learning zone. So thanks for watching my video again. So if you like my videos, please like and subscribe my channel. So on today's topic, we will talk about mean, media, and mode for group data and also for ungrouped data. So let's move to the PowerPoint. So this is for ungrouped data. So if you want to find the means, actually the means is the measure the central tendency. All right, it takes the things that in the center. So all right, so population means sample means. All right, so sum of the value divided by the number of value. So this is the formula for looking for means. So for the ungrouped data, this is the symbol for the means. All right, pronouns x bar. All right, so this is sample size. Let's say you have 5 samples, so this is n is 5, and then this is xi is like you sum up the 5 numbers and then you divide by 5. For examples, x1, x2, x5, and then divide by 5. All right, so let's move to the examples. So let's say you have 5 numbers over here. 11, you have 11s, you have 12, you have 13s, you have 14s, and 15s. So in order for you to get the means, you have to sum up the numbers. All right, you have to sum up 11, you have to sum 12, 13s, 14s, and 15s. And then because of there are 5 numbers over here, so you have to divide by 5, and then you will get 13 as your means. All right, it's not necessary that the numbers in the middle is your means. Let's say we change the number here, we change to 15, we change to 20. All right, so the number that you have is 11, 12, 13, 14, and 20. All right, so the means will be different right now because of the numbers is different. All right, so you have to sum all the numbers. You sum out the 5 numbers and you divide by 5, and you got the means over here. This is for ungrouped data. All right, just for group data, the symbol that they are using, the X bar, is the same. All right, so this is for group data. So this is the frequency. All right, total of the frequencies. All right, how many times they occur. All right, so this X is the value. All right, so let's say in the upper part, you times the frequencies with the values. All right, the midpoint of the class, because this is group data. This is group data, so you have the midpoint for the class, and you times up together, and you divide it by the total frequency. All right, you sum up all the frequencies. Let's move to the examples right here. All right, this is for just now the grouped. This is for the ungrouped data. So can you find the means? All right, I will show you 78. So this is 78. So all right, sorry, 78 plus 83, 92. 83 plus 92 and 68 and 85 plus 68 plus, sorry, 85, 85. Because you have 5 numbers over here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you divide it by 5. All right. So the means will be, all right, the mean is you get 81.2. This is your mean. So if you click on the calculators, you should be getting 81.2. All right. For the second examples, I think you can do by yourself. It is just the same. You have to sum up all, and then you divide it by 30. So you get this number. All right. Let's move to the group data. So this is the group data. All right. So it will be a bit more difficult if you compare to the ungrouped data. So let's count it together. So we will have the formula for the group data, which is this one. All right. Sorry, which is this one. You have to sum up the f and also the x. The x is the midpoint of the class. Let's go and find what the midpoint for the class. All right, so the midpoint is 12 and you plus with 21. All right, let's say for this one, it's better that if you have a table. All right, so this is the class 12 all right, 12, 3, 12, all right, 12, 21 frequency is 3. So in this case, all right, I would 12 plus with 21, and I divide by 2. So what you get for this one, you can click on the calculators and you find on the value for this one. This is the mid for each class. 12 plus 21 divided by 2, you will get 16.5. For the next one, 22 plus 31, 22 plus 31 divided by 2. All right, 22 plus 31 divided by 2, you get 26.5. So the third group will be 36.5, and so on. All right, so 36.5, 46.5, 56.5. All right, so this is the frequency. So what should we do? We times the frequencies ends with the midpoint and you divide it by sum of the frequencies. All right, let's do it together. 3, 6, 5. All right, so 16.5. Right. So the mean is 16.5. You times with 3. So 26.5. You times with 6. All right. 36.5 times with 5 plus 46.5 times with 4 plus, all right, 56.5. 56.5. You will get times with 2. All right, for this number, you have to sum it up together, sum everything up, and the total frequency is 20. All right, so divide by 20, so you will get, sorry, I will press the calculator with me if you want. 16.5 times 3 plus 26.5 times 6 plus 36.5 times 5, all right, plus 46.5 times 4 plus 56.5 times 2, and the total things you divide by 20, so you will get 600 with 690, you divide by 20 and you will get 34.5. So the 34.5, if you, this is your mean. All right, yeah, all right, I think you guys should be very clear for this one. So I will move on to the medians. So median is pretty easy if compared to means, because for, let's say for the median is cut. Next we will move to the medians. So in the medians is like the number in the middle. All right, so if giving you a group of data, a few numbers, all right, so you have to pick the one in the middle. So first, before you proceed, before you go to find the medians, you have to make sure the data for the ungrouped data, the data are in ascending orders. All right, it must be in 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. All right, you cannot arrange the data in 11, 15, 12. So this is wrong. So first of all, you have to arrange, you have to make sure that the data is in ascending orders. All right, so if you want to find for the means, 11, you have 11, you have 12, you have 13s, you have 14s, and you have 15s. So if you're looking for mean is the number that in the middle. All right, so if you're in ungrouped data, so you have to minus 1 at the front and you cancel out 1 at the behind. All right, you cancel 1 out at the front, you cancel 1 out at the behind, so the 13th. So this is your medians. All right, So this is your median. So it's pretty easy if this is ungrouped data. But the one of the thing is very important is it's not like mean, because the mean, it will influence, if you're changing the numbers over here, you will influence the medians that you have. All right, so if let's say it's 15 and we change to 20, the median is still the same. It's because we are taking the number in the middle. All right, so the other case is, let's say you have 16, so you have 6 numbers over here. So you minus 1 out, minus this one, cancel this one. So you have 2 numbers in the middle. So in this case, you will have to take the 13s, you plus with 14s, and then you divide them by 2. So you will get 13.5. So in this case, the 13.5 is your median, all right? So let's proceed to the medians in a group data. So in a group data, so first of all, you must construct the cumulative frequency distributions, means. And then second of all, you have to determine the middle class. The middle class is the class, and then you take the total numbers and you divide by 2, and then you take the numbers in the cumulative frequency distributions, and the numbers that you have over there is your group data, the median class. All right, so you compute the medians. This is the formula. This is the lower boundaries of the class medians, and this is total frequency. You divide by 2, and then you minus the cumulative frequency before the class median, and then you divide by the frequency of the class median. All right, and then you times with the class width. All right, let's proceed to the examples. So for this one, I will do an exercise for you for the ungrouped data. So let's find the medians over here. So you will have 68. So first of all, we will need to arrange the data in ascending orders for us to find the median. All right, so you take 68 as the first one, and the second one will be 78, and the third one will be 83, and then 85, and then the last one will be 92. So you cancel out 1, 1, and cancel this one, cancel this one. So this is your median. So the answer is 83. Alright, for this example, you can try to do it yourself. Alright, but then I will proceed to the next examples. First of all, we'll proceed to the next examples, which is the group data. So this is the table that we have over here. So for the group data, first of all, we have to find the cumulative frequency. So this is the questions, and we will need to find the cumulative frequency. So in here, I will write I will write cumulative. All right, so this is the cumulative frequency. All right, so I will need, all right, I copy paste and I put over here. So I would need to find the cumulative frequency. So what is the cumulative frequency? It's a number that you sum up from the frequency. For example, for the first row, you will get 3. It's because you plus 3. And then for the second rows, you will get 6. You will 6 plus 3, you will get 9. 9 is your cumulative frequency. All right. Can you know how I get the cumulative frequency? Because I summed the one in here, cumulative, I sum it up together, right? The 14s, this I get 14 because I have 9, I plus with 5. Alright, this I get 18s, and this I get 20. Alright, this is the cumulative frequency. Alright, so second step, we should find the class, the median class. How can we find the median class? All right, so you have to take the median class. You have to take the total frequency, which is 20, divide by 2. All right, the median at 10. So 10. So this is 10. All right. So the middle class, because the 10 is after the 9, right? So you take this, the 10th is in this class, all right? In this class, because you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. The 9 is until here, and the 10 will be at here in this class, all right? So this is the median class. So let's look back at the formula. So medians, you have to take the lower boundary of the class medians, all right? So we take medians. So you find the lower boundaries, all right? The lower boundaries is the class medians that you have over here. You plus with the previous one, which is 31. 31 you plus with 32, and you divide by 2. So that is your median. So 31 you plus with 32, you divide by 2. So you get 31.5. This is the lower boundary, all right? You plus. And the second one, then it is total frequency divided by 2. So it's 20, you divide by 2. Alright, so you plus. Alright, sorry, it's minus. So you minus with the cumulative frequency before the class medians. So what is the total cumulative frequency before the class medians? Alright, so this is the median class. The cumulative frequency is 9. Alright, so minus 9, you divide by the frequency of the class medians. Alright, the frequency, this is the frequency for the class median is 5. Alright, divide by 5. And then the last one is the class width. Alright, the class width is how many numbers that you have inside the class. You just take 32. Alright, sorry, you take 41. You minus 32, and you plus 1. So 41 minus 32, you get 9, and you plus 1, you will get 10. So this is the class width. Alright, so from this number, you would get the medians. Alright, first of all, 20 divided by 2, you will get 10, you minus 9, and then you divide by 5, and you times with 10, and then you would plus 31.5. So the number that you got is 33.5. 33.5. This is your medians, alright? It's pretty easy, huh? So next we'll move to the mood. Mood for the ungrouped data is the value that occurs more often, alright? So in some case there will be no mood because this is no mood because the data is all be the same, alright? That occurs only one times. So they have no one data that occurs more than one time, and it has no mood, alright? So they have maybe several modes, which maybe this and this will occur 2 times. You have 2 modes. You have 1 and 5 as your mode, alright? So the mode is the numbers that occurs the more often. So for this one, they have occur 1 time. This is occur twice. And then, but this one, 9, they occur 3 times, alright? So the mode is 9. This is for the ungrouped data. It's for the group data. You have the formula over here, mode. Alright, first of all, you have to find, alright, the class mode. Alright, you have the class with the highest frequency. Alright, and then after it, you apply the formula over here. You find the lower boundary for the class medians. Alright, and then sorry, this is class mode. And then you take the difference between the frequency of the class mode and the frequency of the class before the class mode. Alright, and then this is the frequency, the difference between the frequency of the class mode and the frequency of the class after, sorry, this is after the class mode, alright? And then this is still the same, the class width. So let's move to the examples. So we proceed with the ungrouped data. So which is the mood? So remember that mood is the numbers that occurs more often. Alright, this occur 1 times, this occur 4 times, and this occur 2 times, this occur 2 times, and this occur 1 times. So the mode is 1 because it occurred 4 times. Alright, for the group data, first of all, you have to determine which is the one that occurs more often. So this class is the one that occurs more often because it has a frequency of 6. It's the highest over here. So mode, all right. So first of all, you find the lower boundary. So the lower boundary, as I mentioned earlier, is if the class, the lower one, you plus with the one with the previous, you plus with the previous one, and then these two you plus together and divide by 2, and you get 21.5. All right. Let's take a look at the formula. You plus with the difference between the class frequency of the class mode and the frequency before the class mode. All right. Let's see. Frequency of the class mode 6. You difference between this one and the previous one will be 6 minus 3. You get 3. And the one is 3 plus. Alright, because this 3 is the same, alright? So you plus with the one that after the difference between the class frequency of the class mode and the frequency of the one that after the class mode. Alright, which is 6. You plus with 5 and then you divide by 2. Alright, sorry, 6 by you 6. No, it's a 6 and 5. You have 1 difference. Alright, so you times with 10. Right? So in this case, you get 3, you divide by 4, you time with 10, and you plus 21.5, and you will get 29 as your mood. Alright? I hope you guys can understand the videos. I think that's it for today's lessons. And if you think my video can help you, please subscribe my channel for more and more videos. And click the like buttons and comment below if you request any topic for me to share in the future. So thanks for watching and bye.